The danger of deception. First, we should know what deception is. Deception is the act or practice of deceiving, lying, misleading, or otherwise hiding or distorting the truth. Will it pose a danger or not? What can you say? Is it yes or no? Let us go deeper into deception or understand it better for us to determine whether it truly poses a risk. Deception is defined by Metz in 1989 as an act that involves an intentional misrepresentation of information with the goal of persuading someone to believe something the deceiver knows to be false. One of the reasons deception can be done is to harm others, which really brings risk or danger to someone who is deceived. Avoiding punishment may be the main motivation of the deceitful person, but for what he did, someone will suffer. Think of this example. If someone tells you a lie, can you believe that it will not cause harm? Of course, there is some risk involved. You have been told and listened to this lie and have told it to other people. Now, you may lose these people's trust. You may lose their respect and you may face severe criticism. I have an example to give you. Look at this picture. Observe what deception brings. In this situation, the truth is that Loy is 18 years old. Now, look, Ton asks Loy, "How old are you?" Loy answers back, "Me? I'm 16 years old." After that, Ton spread the untrue information that Loy was 16 years old. Who would be embarrassed? Of course, the one who would be embarrassed is Ton. He is now said to be a liar. With Loy's deception of Ton, this brought danger to Ton. There is a chance that the person who listens to Ton will fight him, either by saying hurtful things, throwing stones, kicking, or punching him. Another example for you to see the danger of deception, look at this image. Imagine this really happening. The situation here is that in the store, there is a woman who steals goods. After that, personnel in that store notice there is a product missing. The thief is now scared. So what he does is put the product in the baggage of a woman named Michelle. And Michelle was the one who was accused of stealing. Now, Michelle is suffering from the thief did to her. Not only is Michelle suffering, but her children are suffering as well because they no longer have a mother to care for them, feed them, bath them, and provide for their basic needs. See the danger of deception? By hiding the truth or not telling the truth, you endanger not only the life of the person you deceive, but also the lives of those she loves. Think about it. When deception includes making ambiguous, unsettled statements or telling half-truths, manipulating information through emphasis, exaggeration, or minimization will dominate, or in short, when this deception dominates, relational closeness becomes a weak. It becomes weak. Withholding or hiding true feelings or information that is important to a person who has a right to know affects the relationships and deprives that person of the freedom to know the truth and choose action. When this occurs, hide or hold on to the true information, the number of people close to the deceitful person who hides true information will be smaller, because what he's doing completely destroys trust. Deception can cause damage among participants by making them feel ashamed, guilty, stressed, embarrassed, or manipulated, causing them to behave in a way that they normally would not. The danger of deception. I have this idea that the danger of deception brings destruction to mental, physical, and social health. I provide this image in order for you to be with me and better understand this idea. Look at this. In mental health, the danger of deception comes from the fact that it affects our ability to manage thoughts, emotions, and behavior. Following a deception, experiencing a range of emotions is normal. The one who is deceived by the deceiver may feel angry, depressed, friendless, or have other negative feelings. You may be worried about very practical issues such as receiving a medical treatment or being unable to go to work the next day. As in, when we are deceived by someone, our mental and behavioral stage abruptly change, resulting in incompetence in a situation or different way of thinking about the situation. Let's look at it through this image. Just like this. Leo experienced a deception by his friend. Next, we can see that here Leo's behavior or the way he is thinking is not normal. And until he realized, as a result of his friend's deception, he had a mental health problem, which he is now working on the counselor in order to get back to normal. That is what the danger of deception brings to mental health. So, let's proceed with physical health. As you experience the deception, your body's ability to function normally is not working. You may feel ill, have a headache, and be tired, or your body may react or go to an activity that you are not supposed to do, such as fainting or seeking pains like looking for a fight. Just like this, look at this image. Bravo is now angry with someone who deceived him. His physical health is either in good or bad condition. Bravo's body is weak, or Bravo can be aggressive. He can punch or kick someone, in which in this case he could go to jail for it. And when he is actually in jail, maybe that's when he will be able to fix his body's ability to be normal. That is what the danger of deception brings to physical health. Let us now move on to social health. I believe that the risk of deception can have a negative impact on the social health. Deception affects your relationships with others and how you communicate with them. This can be a source of suffering and a lower of quality in life and a lower of quality in life in your surroundings. It has an impact or it has an impact on interpersonal relationships, and this disrupts family life. In social situations, deception can change and shape behavior. For example, you may now be afraid to tell others what they have said, even if it is not true. Another example is when you visit certain locations and instead of enjoying the moment, you are now thinking about what other people are saying or doing around you. If someone deceives you and what he tells you you believe, and you tell it to other people which is not true, those people will change their relationship with you. They will avoid you, laugh at you, and lose trust in you. Just like this. Let's see it in this image. Charlie is stating the information his friend told him, which is not actually true. The individuals who have been told by Charlie altered have altered their relationship with him. They push him and laugh at him, ignoring him, and Charlie now couldn't go to them or approach them to ask for immediate help with things. Charlie now is suffering from what his friend did to him. Now, after we see those effects of the danger of deception, we can say that it has actually had broad effects on someone. It brings a lot. It changes people's actions, their way of thinking, their behavior, and elsewhere. There is this one that we see as the first effect of the danger of deception. It is the washing away of trust. Deception impact on trust. Deception has a significant impact on trust. In deception, you will lose the trust of other people, and you lost the trust of others, which when you lost their trust, your relationship with them will suddenly change. The danger of deception affects our health in a way that is really painful. Everyone needs to understand it the danger of it, because it is not only a deception that we think of as a small thing with someone or among our friends. When you deceive someone, think about think about what it brings to him. Maybe someone will suffer because he doesn't know what to do. He will be criticized by those around him. He will be shamed for any move he makes. Maybe he will have a life full of fights with someone, and his family or loved ones will suffer because he couldn't provide them with enough service and goods because of his condition now that he can't move properly and normally. Deception has a huge impact on our lives. It affects all components of our healths. We must not practice nor tolerate being a deceiver. We must practice being good and not cause someone to be in danger.